It is a short play, a play with songs, presented by the UK collective. Prophecy. We felt that we have come to America now, and we wanted to ponder a little bit about the time that the English first came here. And this is a play about two things, really. It's about the landing of the first English settlers in this. It's also about the eternal story. We've often said that our plays are really always about the same thing. And they're always about the appearance of our mother at the most important. And when we looked at this story, we realized, of course, she was there also. And we try to show that in the story. Actually, the story begins in the modern world. It begins in 1994 with the story of the birth of the white buffalo calf, and the coming from all parts of America, because it represents something of incredible importance for the Red Indians. The play rapidly takes us back into the past. They wanted me to explain that. It begins in the present and rapidly it goes into the past, and we look at what lies behind the relationships that you see on the stage at the beginning. You'll see the Indians relationship. The story is centered around John Smith, who is a good man, and as often with the colonial happening in history, there are good people who want to respect the culture that they find, who want to trade, who want to spread civilization and share insights with the people they find. But at the same time, there are other kinds of men who wish to exploit and brutalize, and we see that happening here. And we see disastrous events taking place. And we feel that without the presence at that time of a particular person who is Pocahontas, who is a child of 10 years, then the whole of the history of America and of the world may have been completely different. Passion, which sows the seeds of an integration, of a unity in the future. And of course the birth of the white buffalo symbolizes that happening now.
Okay, where should we set up? Stand back a bit. Okay, all right. Good evening. I'm Tom Laskin from BBC News International. It's been a bright sunny day here in Janesville, Wisconsin, and I'm here with Miracle, the white buffalo calf, born just 1 month ago on the 20th of July, 1994, an event so momentous to Native American Indians that already more than 20,000 have traveled across America to pay their respects and leave behind offerings. Also with me here is Dave Hyder, local buffalo farmer. So Dave, what's it like owning a sacred cow?
Well, to tell you the truth, first time I saw that little critter, I saw $1 million right there in front of my eyes. Well, you see, it's not every day you get a pure white buffalo. But once I saw how much this little animal means to people, I couldn't charge any money. They think this animal's a holy sign, you know. And if God had wanted me to be a millionaire, I guess I would have won the lottery.
Now then, Dave, isn't there an old Indian legend about a white buffalo calf?
Oh, come on. I mean, this guy's been here for over 2 days with his pipes and stuff. Hey, Arvo! Arvo Looking Horse. I mean, he's a big chief or something. He's the guy you want to be talking to. Hey, Arvo! You want to tell these guys about your prophecy, huh? Arvo? Arvo?
One summer, long, long ago, the sacred land was gripped by a terrible famine. Scouts were sent to hunt for much-needed game. They searched everywhere, but they could find nothing. Seeing a high hill, they decided to climb it. Halfway up the hill, something moving in the valley took their eye, and that was the first time they saw it. Far away it was, like a star, a figure floating in the manner of something holy. Closer it came. At first, in the form of a white buffalo. Then, as it came nearer, it seemed to change, until they realized that it was not a buffalo at all, but a beautiful young woman approaching them. She was more beautiful than any woman ever seen. Wearing a dazzling white buckskin outfit, embroidered with sacred and marvelous designs. Her eyes shone, dark and sparkling, with great power in them. The two young men looked at her open-mouthed. One was overawed and fell to the floor in amazement. But the other and stretched out his hand to touch her. Burned him up. Only a small heap of blackened bones remained. To the other scout, who had behaved rightly, White Buffalo Woman said,
"Good things I am bringing. A message I carry for your people from the Buffalo Nation. I am Te Sanwi, the White Buffalo Woman, the Great Mother."
White Buffalo Woman showed the people the right way to pray, the right words and the right gestures. She taught them how to use the white buffalo pipe of peace. She told them that the smoke rising from the pipe was the living breath of the Great Spirit. Great Mother stayed, but within that short time, she taught the ways of God to men. When it was time for her to go, she wrapped up the pipe in a sacred bundle and gave it to our ancestors, who have carried it upon the earth ever since, from generation to generation. This has been how we have preserved our songs.
O Hatan, my son, call forth your family, for it is their destiny too.
My wife, Laughing Bird, and beloved daughter, Matawarka. Come join your father. Pocahontas, come.
O Mitakui, O Yasin, et tu alo. You have a good family, my son, to help you. A strong wife and a daughter whose eyes see beyond this world. Listen to her well, Powhatan. My time is ended. I too have carried this white buffalo pipe for many summers. And now, as is the way of all things, my circle is coming to a close, and I must hand on this sacrament. Guard it well, my son, and keep its holy tradition in your heart, and no evil will touch.
On this day of our Lord, the 14th of May, 1607, we, the subjects of King James I of England, in sight of God, do plant this flag and name this place Jamestown in honor of our great King. God save the King!
God save the King.
And of course we also thank the Virginia Company of London.
Hear, hear.
Give thanks unto the Lord, all ye nations, for his merciful kindness is great toward us, and the truth of the Lord endureth forever. Praise ye the Lord. Amen. Six months have we traveled, and in that time we have suffered many privations and hardships. Indeed. It is a great sadness that not all of us that began this journey have made it even this far. And maybe during that time you, like myself, have questioned your reasons for joining this expedition. But enough. Thanks to God, we are here. Look around you. New world, America, a land of unimaginable opportunities, a new life for us all. Not so long ago, such a prospect would have seemed the stuff of dreams. But no longer, for we are here, And we have come to live that dream. Future generations will look at us and say that these were the men that built an empire. Now, let us begin. And tomorrow I shall lead a full exploration of this peninsula.
O Great Spirit, whose voice I hear on the wind, whose breath gives life to all the world, please hear me. Let my ears be sharp so that they may always hear your voice. Let me learn the lessons hidden in every leaf and every rock. Great Mother, my father, Powhatan, new chief of our tribe and keeper of the White Buffalo Pipe, requests to know the future. He is concerned about the coming winter and wants to know if it will be hard. Will you grant him this request? Winter. Will the ground be white and hard? Will the rivers freeze? Thank you, Great Mother. I will tell my father. One more thing troubles my soul. Today, we heard a sound like strange thunder. Is this the sound of the strangers of whom the rumors speak? Is this a bad omen? Is this a good omen? Thank you, Great Spirit. Please make me always ready to come to you with clean hands and straight eyes, so when life passes as a fading sunset, my spirit can always come to you without shame. Today. She told me of their coming. She said it was a good omen. Please, Father, this is not her will.
Your eyes seem straight, your heart brave. Maybe you are a good man. What is your name?
I am John Smith, a captain in the army of King James of England.
It seems the Great Spirit has smiled upon you, John Smith. I am Powhatan, chief of the Algonquian, Chikomini, and Rappahannock nations. Why are you here?
We are traders. We are few. We mean you no harm. We have traveled using the power of the wind in our sails. And this compass as our guide.
What guiding spirit is this?
You see this hat? It always points to the north like this. See?
Father, can I see?
She's your daughter.
By nature, she is my daughter. But by temperament, I think she is my grandmother. For Matawaka, playful Pocahontas, she never heeds my lore. She follows a lore much older than mine. And yet, I am grateful to her for reminding me of it. You are free to go, John Smith. But remember, when the sun goes down, return with your tribespeople, and we will talk of many things.
How do we know it's not a trap? How do we know they're not going to slit our throats and take all their money?
Don't be stupid.
How do you know?
It's exactly as I expected. They're simpletons. Angry as hell one minute, do anything you want the next. Simple. Yes, you'll be in good company. Apparently. They have no conception of marriage. No idea of ownership either. I heard a Spaniard bought half of Florida for a pocket compass and the Caribbean island for a barrel of port.
I wonder what there's a fish then.
You'll get half the eastern seaboard for that. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. We have to find a way to keep our investors smiling.
Come, be seated. This is Powhatan territory, and you are our guests here. You cannot survive without food, nor the land with which to grow it. So we give you land enough to grow food. The small trees around your huts you can clear and cultivate, for this is not sacred land, but this is the only land you can use. The forests are sacred and home to many spirits. Do not go there without our permission. Providing you keep this agreement, there will be peace between us. Are we agreed?
On behalf of the residents of the Jamestown colony, yes, we agree. And as a symbol of peace, we present you with this pistol.
Then let us seal this agreement with the ceremony of the white buffalo pipe. This sacred ritual has been passed down to us by the Great Mother herself and holds us in a bond of trust. We are all flowers in the Great Spirit's garden. We share one root, and the root is Mother Earth. We follow God together. In the eyes and mind of the Creator. Great Spirit, Creator of us all, Creator of all things, Creator of the four directions, Mother Earth and Father Sky, we offer this pipe to you.
What is this stuff?
Tobacco. The Spaniards have been importing it for ages. I hear it fetches quite a good price in London.
Really? Maybe we should take a few plants before we leave.
I think we've just found the answer to our cat.
Hello, are you?
Whooping bird, he thinks your clothing is very funny.
Really? What else does he say?
He says you should scrape off your beard and take a bath in the river.
Bath? I had a bath last month.
Oh, well.
Thank you for saving my life.
The Great Spirit wanted it so.
What is the Great Spirit?
The Great Spirit, she is the mother. The earth is her body. The wind is her breath. The sun and the moon are her eyes. And all that lives are her children. Even you, John Smith.
Is that what you believe? Yes. Where I come from, in England, it's a country. An island? Yes, and in other places too. We believe in a God, a Father God who lives in heaven, and he sent his only Son to earth, Jesus Christ, and he taught us many things.
What happened to the mother?
There's a father, a son, and a... Yeah.
You are very strange, John Smith. How can you not know who the Great Mother is? Can you not feel her around you? Like this. Can you feel her now?
I feel something, but...
Come, I will take you to her place.
And our treaty with the Indians?
What about it? I never signed anything. Did you?
No, I didn't.
Exactly. But if we could get them to sign this, then you tell me whose side the law would be on.
And how are we going to get them to sign?
That is where this comes in. The natives love for our holy wine, as we have one for their holy tobacco. So much for religion, eh? Rolf, my old boy, we're gonna be rich.
This is the most holy place in the whole forest. The presence of the Great Spirit is very strong here.
I've been here before. The day you saved my life.
Put out your hands now. Can you feel her now?
I do feel something, yes. Is she here now?
Yes.
What does she say about me?
She says you are like an orphan child who has lost his mother and does not recognize when she passes by. She said you make her sad, for she wants to love you, but you do not yet know how to be loved. Open your heart to her, John.
Great Spirit of all beings, whose voice sings in the wind, whose breath gives life to all. Your sweet grace, your voice I call. Let me learn from the mighty sound how to give light to everyone, like the leaves on every tree. Small and humble, let me be. Always by you I shall be near, with my hands clean, with my eyes clear, so when love with no shame to you I'll come.
Great Spirit of all beings, whose voice and whose breath gives life to all. Your sweet voice, your voice I call. Always by you I shall be near. Eyes clear, fading sun, with no shame to you I'll come.
this through once again. From that hill over there to that river over there is mine. Okay?
You still don't get it.
Look, I give you this holy bracelet. You give me all this forest. You happy? My God happy. Me and Mr. Rolf very happy. Forget it. Just pop your thumbprint here. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
So when was that slave ship due?
He opened my eyes. You are a noble people, with many great qualities. I'm indebted to you. It seems our gods are in harmony.
If you keep the agreement we made and stay away from our sacred places, I see no reason why our gods cannot remain friends.
I give you my word. Good night. What I have learned today is absolutely beyond value. Thank you. Thank you.
What did he mean? Did you take him to the sacred place?
Yes, Father. He was open. The Spirit flowed through him.
These people are not ready for such things. What is this? Evil medicine. How did you get it? And what did you give in return? This is a bad sign. We should be more cautious in future. Pocahontas, I want you to give me your word. You will keep your distance from these people in future.
Father, I can't.
Until I have had more time to study their ways.
Yes, Father.
Starving.
Order! Order! Can we please settle down? Please. Now, to the business at hand. We are facing a situation of great crisis. Put plainly, we do not have enough food to see us through the winter.
What do you expect? We planted too late, and the frost is gone.
Well, whose fault's that then?
Order. The situation is this. Cannot rely on a supply ship from England, and our friendship with the Indians has gone sour. Therefore, I can see no alternative but to bring in immediate rationing effective as of this evening.
We're already starving.
What food? There is no other food.
That's not food, you stupid old hag. That's tobacco.
What my colleague is trying to say is that the land we purchased legally and with full documentation is being used for an alternative purpose.
What land? All the land that was given to us by Powhatan we've already used up. There is no other land.
Well, we didn't
within
sign
the
anything.
treaty.
We didn't sign anything, did we, eh, Radcliffe?
That land is sacred.
Sacred? Sacred? He's been running around with savages too long. How can anyone trust him to do anything?
I warn you, Radcliffe. If I find out that it was you that's poisoned our relationship with the Indians, then you will be punished.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
May I remind you that it is the Virginia Company of London who is sponsoring this colony, and it is to them we owe our allegiance, and not to you and your redskin friend.
I think it's time we got rid of him, don't you?
Yeah.
Here, here!
And I suggested any man here who wants to remain on the company payroll should follow me.
Count me in. Sticking around here.
When the sun in dark skies is lost and the world is hung with that cruel cold frost, don't you cry, little baby, don't you fear. It won't be long till the winter is gone, and we'll all sing with joy when the summer's come, when the harvest comes around. And all that we gave, we receive, and all that we sow, we shall Some may say life is too hard when greed and injustice steal much too much in this world. The bad do so good. Till this hatred is gone, and love is the fruit of this new age to come, when the harvest comes around. And all that we gave, we received, and all that we sow, we shall reap.
John Smith! The Great Spirit has heard your song. She has sent me to help you.
Don't help us, Pocahontas.
Do not fear, John Smith. I will convince my father. You will live to see another harvest.
Don't trust us. We're going to let you down. Pocahontas! I'm sorry.
upon us! I had been forewarned about the ways of these people, and yet I did nothing. Why did I not strike when I had the chance and drive these devils back into the sea? I have shown softness to the wolf, invited him into my fold, and now he threatens to devour my people. Oh, great mother, forgive me!
Father! Father! We must help our white brothers. Their crops have failed and they are facing great peril. The Great Spirit has told me this winter will bite deep, and they are not prepared to face her. Father!
I want to talk to you, Maitreya. Are you sure the Great Spirit said the coming of these people was a good thing?
Yes, Father.
Pocahontas, I have listened to your judgment on these matters, and time and again your insight has proved correct. But this time, I fear there is some dark force at work here. I want you to go back into the sacred forest and ask the Great Spirit again. I await your counsel.
Yes, Father.
I am sorry, my child, but you must see for yourself.
Hello? Where are the birds? Where are the spirits? I can smell burning. What is happening? Is this? Fire spirits ravage the air. Black-skinned people in chains, toiling under the whip. Our sacred tobacco plant grown like weeds. And you warned me! My eyes. I cannot see anymore. But my eyes. I cannot close them. I still see such visions, such horrors. I see my buffalo scattered across the red plains, stripped of their hides. I see a stony darkness. I see towers of smoke and fire, wounds in the earth and poison in the sky. Great Spirit, why did you tell me to help these people? I do not understand. What would become of my people?
Gentle Pocahontas, have courage in your heart. You will need it for the times to come. For these things you have seen will indeed come to pass. But you are my daughter, and you see with a child's limited eye. I am the Great Mother, and I see all that has been and all that will come to pass. With every small creature born are the birth pangs of a new nation, screaming into life. A nation not of one skin, but of many. For from this birth will step forth the universal child and a universal nation. When my children have reached the age when they are mature enough to listen, so until then, gentle Pocahontas, be brave. Tell your people to wait, for I will send a sign, the birth of a buffalo, a pure white.
For so long, I have dreamed of this day. All the spiritual wise men have waited for many generations for your prophecy to be fulfilled. And now our prayer is answered. For now your sign is here. Oh,
So, that's that then. From Miracle the White Buffalo Calf and me, Tom Laskin, good night. Did you get that? Let's go.
Holy Mother, please forgive us. Please destroy the seeds of destruction sown by our forefathers. Let this winter of greed and hatred be at an end. And let love be the fruit of this new age to come.
Your children are here, Mother. We are ready to learn. Please give us the strength to carry this world back into the light.
The whole world is waiting for this time to come. The long night is over now. The new age. Out of the darkness, Mother shows the way into the morning of a brand new day. The whole world is singing now that she's here. She shines the light that ends the night and leads the Lord through heaven's door. She shines the light that leads her children back to find an everlasting light. She shines the light. The whole world is waiting for Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi ki
Jai! Ki Jai! Ki Jai!